What's up, YouTube? It's me, Super Mario DJ here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And yes, you can probably guess by looking at the title and thumbnail, we are back with another YouTuber merch showcase and review. And by no big surprise, we are back again with some SMG4 merch. I mean, that's what half the playlist is anyways. Forget that one FNAF YouTuber merch review I did. It might as well all just be SMG4. But, you know, when it comes to these types of videos, I usually have a guest with me. And, I'm not just talking about SMG3, who was here from the last merch showcase. I'm talking about my lovely collaborator, who can now unmute, and their channel is now on screen.
Sorry, the lip stuff. I have returned.
Yes, so
I'm gonna do my little shameless self-promotion right now.
Yep.
My channel is an explosive mess of creativity. There's loads of different games on there. There's a few reaction videos on there. Yeah, I've got everything all nicely lined up on the home menu.
Yeah.
I think what sums it up best is the channel trailer I just did about, it was a month ago now? Probably was. But yeah, go check out my channel.
Yeah. I'm subscribed, so I don't see that channel trailer, but if you want to check it out, you should check it out and then subscribe and hit that bell because, you know, there's some fun content to explore here. There's various types of gaming and other types of YouTube content that, you know, people do. So yeah, so like I said, we are back now with some new SMG4 merch that came out about a few months ago towards the end of last year, and obviously I got it around Christmas. So we are now getting on with the reviewing and showcasing. So here we go. Here's the merch. It's two plastic containers. It's thrilling merch. It's very thrilling. Definitely no sneak. You definitely didn't see no sneak peek there. But yeah, one seems like maybe $1, and the other kind of thin. So SMG3, what are we gonna start with? Great input. We're gonna start with the smaller thing. So yeah, smaller thing right here. I wonder what it could be. It's small. You definitely totally didn't just get a tease when half the package was already revealing it. But I wonder what it could be. I see pizza.
Something with pizza.
I see pizza. That's a lot of pizza. Oh.
What have we here?
Could it be the Marty keychain?
Yes.
Yes, it's the Marty keychain. Look at this pizza guy. He's even got a pizza ready to serve you. He's all ready. He's all ready to do the pizza business. And definitely not open a casino. So yeah, this is the Marty keychain. I don't know why mine is sideways in the package, but this is the Marty keychain.
He's sleeping on the job.
He's kind of falling over. Here's a better look at him. He's got white overalls or just like a white apron, one of the two. You know, nice red shirt and seems like red socks or whatever. And he's got some nice brown boots. He's got a nice mustache, chef hat, and I don't know what kind of pizza it is. Maybe it's just cheese. Maybe it's pepperoni. I don't know. But there he is. And he's even got his name tag, so you know who he is. So there's Marty. So yeah, it's obviously a keychain, so it's a little small figurine that is obviously on a keychain that you can attach to like a backpack or like a key ring or whatever. So just a little fun knick-knack, but I think it also would probably look cool to have one just have displayed on display too. So that's a fun little thing. we'll go into full review mode after we check out the other thing. But yep, that's Marty, and I'll talk about that during the review thing. But there's something funny I should mention about the Marty keychain. But moving on, I think it's time for the other thing. SMG4, do you know what this is? I think I might know what this is. It's a box. I knew it. It's a box. I was right.
It's a box inside a box.
A bag inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk?
Yes.
It's a box. And it's also bubble wrap. But no, this is, sorry SMG3, it is SMG3's Sussy Notebook. In all its glory.
I can hear the plush internally screaming right now. It's like, no, don't reveal my secrets.
Yeah. Let's just take it out of its sleeve for a minute. So we can see it without side or whatever. So there it is. In all its glory. It's a nice hardcover book. It's got some, caution tape. It's got a stop. It's got egg dog. It's got 3 on it. It says do not open. On the back, it's just got his name with his little hat logo. And then obviously SMG4 and all that. 2023. It's even got this little tassel thing at the bottom. Look at that. Look at this little ribbon. Stylish.
Perhaps it's a key page.
It's that thing's on a specific page. And we got 2 SMG3, love SMG3, signed SMG3. We're already off to a thrilling start with the book. So let's just take a peek. So we got like almost like a warning page to start things off with some goofy drawings. And I'll read a little bit of the book. Oi, if you open this book, close it right now, or else I'll haunt you forever. Well, you're in the background already, so I guess that's true. Okay. If I did give you permission to read this, then that means you're cool. Here is where I store all my dumb notes and doodles and all my super evil plans. You can hide all your evil shenanigans, lifelong secrets, and evil drawings or shopping lists, whatever. I don't care. Just for the love of God, don't share this with anyone else. Well, I think I just broke rule number 1.
Oops.
It's out on the internet. Oh no. Or I'll literally appear outside your window. You can't. You're behind me. So, you can't be outside my window. So, yeah. So, just to scroll through some of the pages, yeah. So essentially, the book is it'll be like some blank pages, but every so often there will be like little drawings and notes from SMG3. And the further you go, the more secrets and notes you get to find out from SMG3. I'm trying to show this. I mean, I'm totally not trying to show it. That's the thing. I'm blocking him. He doesn't know. And
sharing his secrets with the world.
A fun thing is if we go to the very end of the book, we will find an iconic shot.
That's adorable.
And the end of the book. So, with that, well, I'll read another little tidbit before we get to reviewing, I want to pick a good one that we can read. Alright, I'll read this one. Today, I became a certified, psychologist, Dr. SMG4. Man, listening to people's complaints sure is boring.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, that's the SMG4 book. That's the Marty keychain. He's trying to escape his package. I gotta put him back in containment. No escaping. No cardboard escaping today. So, with the book and the keychain looked at, let's do some reviewing. So, I'll start with the Marty keychain. So, like I was saying when we looked at it and reviewed it, again, it's a pretty solid keychain. It's like a nice piece of plastic. It's got this fun cardboard background that it's supposed to be attached to. I think mine fell off, and that's why he's sideways in the packaging, but that could have just been from transfer, so that's not really a manufacturing problem. So, again, fun little cardboard. It's got his name on it. Again, his design is pretty simple, but, you know, it is how the character is looked in the videos, so you got that going for him. And again, it's just a pretty solid piece of merch. And something I wanted to mention, which is pretty funny, if we go look at the video, which I haven't even mentioned what video this merch comes from, because funny enough, this comes from War of the Fat Italians 2023, and what was the first ever SMG4 merch video we did on the channel? WOTFI, or War of the Fat Italians 2021. How time flies. But yeah, and something to mention about this particular WOTFI of last year is that it was completely different than the other one, and it was a choice-based community interaction, and there was a choice about obtaining Marty merch, and while I personally didn't vote in that section, it seems like in an ironic twist of fate, I still ended up choosing the Marty merch. I think I played myself with that one. That will be all. But yeah. Anything to say about the Marty keychain, Livvy?
I love the little like background packaging they put on it. Like it's so true to the character, and then the actual design that it's identical. And I love that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yep, he's just a strange cardboard man who wants to serve you pizza, and also runs a casino.
No, we don't talk about that.
So, now on to the Sussy Notebook, SMG4 Sussy Notebook. For our product, it's pretty high quality. It's a nice hardcover book, and it's pretty sturdy. I like that. It's got some fun little secrets and little, bonus things that makes it more than just a plain notebook, because there's, again, some drawings and notes from the character about various things. There's the end of video screenshot, which it appears in the book in universe and now in this physical product, which is fun. So there's a nice callback to that, and then it's got that little bonus ribbon to it, which is a nice little fabric thing that just goes throughout any of the pages. It also serves as nice bookmark place if you want to bookmark where you were last writing or reading, whatever, one of the two. And it's just got a lot of fun details. So Yeah. And funnily enough, again, calling back to the very first YouTuber merch video like this, this is the second ever time that I've gotten a book merchandise from SMG4, and both times did it have something that connected back to the actual show content. So that's fun. So Livvy, any comments about the Sussy notebook?
I gotta say, I love the adorable little things like the egg dog, and then obviously SMG4 and 3 in the back having a little drink with each other. That's a nice callback. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
And just the design overall, like, again, it's true to the thing, and the fact that you can actually write your own notes in it, so it's even better.
Yeah. Again, it's just like the WOTFI 2021 journal that had the comic in it. So.
Yeah.
It's just as high quality as the previous book that I own. So yeah. And before we give off a rating, just looking at the website, I believe I got these on sale in the first few days. But looking at the prices now for just each item, I wouldn't say they're too overpriced. I would say that obviously not counting shipping, I think the book being about like maybe like 20, it's like 24 25 US dollars, give or take, plus whatever shipping. I wouldn't say that's too bad for a nice hardcover book that has a bunch of little Easter eggs and whatnot to the content, and then like just being a nice high quality book for journaling. And plus, obviously, there's the little ribbon felt too. So, I think all that adds up to kind of be worth the price. I think when I'm trying to remember exactly what the price was when I ordered it, but that was like months ago, so I don't even remember. But I think I did save a pretty decent amount on purchasing the book. So, and as for the keychain is about like 12, 13 US dollars, give or take. So, again, not counting shipping, which could probably only be just a little bit, I would say, again, the keychain is also worth picking up too, because it's again high quality. It's a small little knick-knack, and I wouldn't say it's too overpriced for it. So yeah. So, and just an honorable mention, because this is something I also ordered as a gift for someone, but the SMG4 reversible hoodie, while that is pretty, kinda, I would say it's a bit more than just the book and the keychain combined, but I will say that I think it is still a high quality product, because just looking at it, it's basically 2 jackets in one, so there's that going for it. And you gotta think about like the felt and fabric of the jacket, the again, you also have like the little images on each side of the jacket hoodie. So again, you're getting basically 2 jackets for one with a bunch of detailing and probably a decent soft material. So it's also a pretty high quality product, if I do say so myself. So. Oof. Any other comments you have, Livvy, before we give rankings?
I think I said it in another one of the merch videos we did together, but if you can afford some SMG4 merch and you are a fan, definitely go for it, because this is some pretty high quality stuff from what I've seen. So, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, the prices most of the time are pretty manageable, and even if it is something like the jacket is a bit like maybe pretty pricey, you're still getting a high quality product at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
So there's always, again, pros and cons to weigh about these things, but again, if you like Livvy said, if you have a chance, it's definitely good to try and swing up and pick up something from SMG4 or just any of your favorite YouTubers out there. So with that, it's time for the review. So, what are we going to rank the Marty keychain and the SMG3 sus, book. Well, I'll start with the Marty keychain. For what it is, being a keychain, being the way it's displayed, the quality of the product, the pricing, I'm going to probably say, I want to give it, because, again, I did this before in the older ones, where, like I said, I want to really give everything just straight 10 out of 10. I'm giving this, like, a fair ranking, so I'm going to probably say about 8 or 9 or 8.5, because it's pretty high quality, but it is also a small keychain, and again, if I guess factoring in shipping and whatnot, it's like, you are maybe paying a little bit for just a tiny piece of plastic, but I still think it's high quality. Livvy, what would you rate it?
I would probably say, like, same as you, like, agree with you, about 8, because it is high quality, but then I think it's just kind of like the shipping price and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just like kind of lowered it a bit.
Fair enough. So yeah, about an 8.5, maybe low 9. But yeah. As for the book, though, I think honestly, going over it being a hardcover book with I don't know how many pages exactly, but there's quite a few in this book for just writing. And again, on top of that, you have a bunch of like little drawings and like little scribbles from essentially the characters. Oh, I didn't realize I just flipped to the page that had the red ribbon. You also get this fun red ribbon. And again, you get some nice callback to the WOTFI with the ending and the actual physical item of SMG3s. So with that, I think this might be about a 9 or a 10 out of 10, I would say, for what it is.
I would go for a 10, because like for the quality, like hard book, and the fact that you can get plenty of use out of it, and then there's all these little like callbacks to it. I'd say that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that is the WOTFI 2023 merch that I got. I got the book and the keychain, and I mentioned honorable mention of the jacket. And there's also, just to look over, there's also a fun poster. So yeah, pretty nice selection of merch for this wave of merchandise. So yeah. Also, just to do a fun little, as we usually do, we also, like, at the very end of these videos, we usually talk about the video that this merch comes from, and I think I have to say, WOTFI 2023 was quite the interesting one, because it did stick pretty almost to a typical WOTFI, but the whole twist of it being a basically choose your own adventure interactive with the community. That was fun. Again, I already called out earlier with the, there's the whole choice of you can pick Marty merch, and I actually didn't really do that for the interactive, but in the end, I got Marty merch, so, yeah. You got anything to say about the video itself, Livvy?
I would say, because of like how different, like it felt pretty different to the earlier WOTFIs, like the earliest ones. Like that kind of stuck with me, because like it wasn't a bad thing, it was just different, it was interesting. So I quite like the fact it was like it still kind of stayed true, but then it just felt different.
Yeah. And it also it also still kind of had that feel of Mario versus SMG4, SMG3 in this case, and it still had its fun rap little ending section, and it also had a fun tease for future content too at the very end. So,
yep.
And the whole anticipation of are we landing on a good or bad ending because of our choices too. Was that little fun thing to think about.
Yeah, I quite like the interactive side of things, like when they let fans like have a say in what's going on.
Yeah.
It makes it feel like it's a more open community sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, with that, that concludes the WOTFI 2023 merch review and the reviewing of the SMG4 Sussy Notebook and the Marty keychain. So, with that, if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone's appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back to do more reviews and showcases like this on the channel. Of course, check out all the links down in the description down below, so you can maybe get some of this merch for yourself, and or go check out the original videos and whatnot on SMG4's channel, and go check out Livvy's channel like we said at the very beginning of the video.
Yes.
You have anything else, Livvy, you'd like to say before we close this off?
Well, thank you for having me on for this collab again. It's always fun to do a collab with a good friend.
Yeah, of course. I always love getting to these kind of interactive reviews and discussions with people. So I'm glad you had fun and we're here to give some feedback.
Yes. Now, see you guys watching. Until the next video, keep sparkling like stars in the galaxy.
Yep, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side, and take care. I'm probably going to need a run now, because SMG3's in the background, and he knows we already looked at this book, so I'll maybe see you next time, and whatever comes next, I'm going to go.
Bye.